Oh man. All right. I think we're live. Woo! Welcome, guys. Welcome to Fishy Hour. It is Monday, and let's do some fishing reports. All right. I'm thirsty today. Shoutouts. What's up? What's up, Aiden? Welcome. I see Adrian in the house. El Matador. What's up, crew? Glad to see you back here. It's been a while since we saw you, El Matador. What's up, Todd? Welcome. TB Metal Art in the house. Beautiful yellowtail back here. If you're interested in one of these or any other kind of species here in San Diego or anywhere actually in the world, hit up tbmetalart.com. That's Todd for us. And if you have any questions, you can ask him in the chats. So yeah, good stuff. Thanks, Todd. I see Brian in the house. What's up, Brian? I see Salty Dangler. Look who's back again. Hayden's back. Tell a friend, yeah. What's up, Tony in the house? Tony with his wrench, keeping the chats safe and free of distractions and shenanigans. Thanks, Tony. So you see Tyler in the house. What's up, Tyler? Leonard, you good fishing with you guys this weekend? See Dario in the house. What's up? Jet. Hider, bonjour. Can we start now? What's up, Muto Mike? Awesome, dude. Nice to have you. What's up, Roman? Finally back in town. Cool, Alex. Welcome back. Zach, what's up? How's everyone doing? Doing good, doing good. Video lagging behind audio. Ooh, am I? Dang. It's Captain Dan on duty. Woo woo. Alright, so hopefully... Oh, man, there's always something wrong with this thing. We're gonna try to fix this on the fly, guys. We're going for it. Alright. Alright. Here we go. We're gonna test the delay on the microphone versus the audio, okay? I'm gonna say popcorn. And we're gonna see if it lines up. Yeah, it's a little bit behind. Let's give it more lag. Let's give it less lag. Let's see. 500. Check 1 2. Let's get 300. Check 1 2. Popcorn. I don't know. Captain Dan, you let me know is my voice synced up with the audio? If not, let me know which way to tweak it. If I need to speed up the audio or slow down the audio, let's try 0. Popcorn. I'm still delayed. I'm not seeing any difference. Not seeing any difference. Check 1 2. Oh, I see. It's more delayed now. Video ahead of audio. Okay. Boom. I'm only gonna mess with this for... I don't know. We're gonna attempt to fix it one more time. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna go with it. All right, here we go. Did that make a difference? Check 1 2. I'm not sure if I could change it while the stream is actually flowing. So I'm sorry, guys. Oh, we're good. Oh, cool. I just made a change again, so we're delayed on the back and forth. Well, I'm gonna just do a quick intro for the show in case somebody's here that never seen the show before. Do me a favor, guys. If you haven't invited your friends, invite your friends to Fishy Hour. We're trying to make this thing grow and get it to 1,000 subscribers. The sooner the better, so we can start streaming back on here from the kayak. So let's see. It was better before the last fix. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna fix it again. Here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a last fix. See how it makes it better. You have it half second ahead of audio. Perfect. Okay, so this should fix it. Hopefully. Okay. All right. We'll keep it going. Update me if I need to tweak it a little bit more. Okay. I have it at about 700 millisecond delay. So it should be back in sync. All right. Cool. Okay, cool. Awesome. It's cool. That works out. All right, so let's talk about some maintenance stuff real quick, guys. Let's see. And I jumped on here with just enough time to start editing this. Let's see. Browser. I see. Add a source. Interesting. Okay. They share a screen. Source. So many options on this program. Sorry guys, I'm usually more prepared than this. Media source. Oh, here's window capture. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Okay. Found it. It's there. Doing this on the fly is not very good, but here we go. We'll switch it over. Transition. Here we go. Okay, there it is. Yay. Okay. So, maintenance work. So we have our, I created a Fishy Hour Instagram account so that basically I can post as much Fishy Hour stuff on that account without interrupting my regular Instagram feed. And this way, if somebody's not interested in my stuff, they just want to go to Fishy Hour, then they could just follow Fishy Hour independently. So I just created that today. If it's another way for us to share it and get it to your friends if you want to. I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can check that out and give it a follow whenever you get a chance. That's basically where I'm going to be posting like the episodes that we're doing and like I might even reshare those from the from my profile. So that's one thing. The next thing I wanted you guys to check out was, let's see. You guys got to check out my feed. The other thing is that we do have a Mad Max Fishing Club Instagram profile that's all of its own. I think I mentioned it to you guys before. Most of you guys are on there following it already. What I'm looking to do is I need some help from one of you guys that might be interested in helping me manage this account. Basically, what I need you to do is to go through and look for anyone who's tagged at MadMaxFC, which is our official name here on Instagram, and we'll be basically resharing you guys' photos. So basically reposting the photos, saying like, oh, here's like Jet from the other day, and then like quoting his post, and then also reposting their picture on this profile, right? So basically a way for us to share you guys' photos and kind of reuse your content. And then this will also help us like stay in touch and keep this off of my normal profile. But that way Mad Max can be its own thing. And eventually, if down the road, we decide to make this into an actual club where we have like a board, then it's got its social media presence. It's independent from me, and the board could manage that if I choose to leave the club anyway, that's kind of how it should work. I'm setting these up so that they're more long term. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, this is what I'm kind of sharing this with you guys, and I want this to be part of like if you guys are into it, if you guys find it helpful or whatever, then this is kind of like I'm gonna need your help to keep it going, right? So this is kind of why I'm showing you this. Okay, so that's open to you guys. If you're interested, message me on Discord or message me through Instagram. You guys know how to get to me and tell me that you're interested in doing that. And then we'll figure it out. I'll give you access to that account, and you can help me manage that the reposting. Okay. This one I'll manage myself because it's just going to be basically posting the episodes that have come up, shouting out the guests who've come into the show, and it keeps it kind of fun. Okay, so those are the ones that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm gonna bring it back to the main page. There we go. Okay. We're back. Okay, cool. All right. Any questions? Throw them in the chats. I'll answer the questions now, and or any comments. I'll read your silly comments if you guys have anything funny to say about that. Let me see. Pop out this chat. Pop out. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the traditional opening because I'm super thirsty already. Here we go. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best pop top you ever heard. Here goes. Can you hear the little bubbles? Oh yeah. Dang, Tyler gave me a 10. Captain Dan gave me a 10. Yes. Yes, 10 with an asterisk because I definitely turned up the volume on that mic. Ooh, 10. Awesome. Right on. Okay, so I went on 2 outings this weekend. What's up, Ramon? Welcome. Let's see. Dario's in here. TV Metal Art. Salty, I love Todd. 9.67353. Salty 9.3. Jet a 9. Okay, cool. Coach a 9. Cool. JB, what's up, JB? Fishing, welcome. JB a 3. Wow. Okay, JB's a tough judge. Dang. Okay. Leonard give me a 9.6. All right, that's good. I'll take that. So funny. Okay. So good. All right, so we're gonna do this. So I went out twice this weekend. Once on Saturday, we did a boat training session. I'm gonna call it a boat training session. I drove around the boat, drove around Captain Dan's boat, and we searched for patties, and we couldn't find any that were holding fish. So we had a nice boat ride. It was a beautiful day. The water temperature was about 70 point something. We barely touched into 71. So I think that might have been part of the issue. Like it wasn't like warm enough still around the area where we had found patties. But it was still a fun trip. Because it was good, like intel and getting to know like the conditions and how quickly they change. It's pretty cool. So anyway, we maybe stopped on like, I don't know, 6 or 7 patties. I want to say like 6 or 7 patties. Nothing super huge. And Matador, thank you so much for the happy birthday wishes, dude. Thank you. I have something to add to that one in a second. So it was a pretty good outing. It was fun. I got to mess around driving the boat again, and I'm getting the hang of it. I think I'm getting the hang of it, or Captain Dan's just being really nice. Positive encouragement. But it was a fun outing. And then the cool thing about it, I guess, is that I didn't really have to suit up to get in the water, so pretty much stayed dry all day and saw patties and casted with artificials on it and didn't get any hits. So we ended up just coming back home, and we got home kind of early, right? So that still left me a lot of time during the day to do other things. So normally when you go out like on an outing like this, you don't come back home until it's like getting close to being dark. So that ends up being your whole day. So that was kind of nice to get half of the day back. And then, so I did a lot of stuff with the family on Saturday, and then I was so tired from the trip that I forgot to that I thought I would take a nap, right? So I took a nap, but instead of taking a nap like in our guest room or something, I took a nap in my actual bed, and I just fell asleep and didn't wake up until the next day at like 7:20, only because Paul called me on my cell phone. He's like, "Dude, are you coming?" And I was like, "Oh dang, I was supposed to meet you guys at San Diego Bay at 7 a.m. So super late. I'm so sorry. But I guess the one time I can be late is like on my birthday. So I packed up and got there. By the time I got there, it was like already 8:20. So it took me about an hour to get packed up and get there. But everybody was fishing. It was good. I met everybody up. We had a nice half day session. It was super fun. Like I think it was Zach's first time out there. I think it was Muto's first time out there. Who else was his first timer? We had a couple other first timers that weren't on Discord, so it's kind of hard for me to keep track of you guys if you're not on Discord. But they got to learn how to use a Discord app and like enjoy like the fishing with like the group. So I think it was a successful outing. It was fun. Some of us had to leave early, but for the most part, it was a good outing. I enjoyed it. I caught fish, and then I was even able to get on Twitch and stream for like an hour, and it was probably like my fishiest stream. I caught like 3 or 4 fish while I was streaming for that 1 hour. So it was pretty cool. It was fun. So overall, it was a fun outing for me. Totally enjoyed it. And Jeff Cam, thanks for subscribing, sir. Shout out to Jeff Cam for hitting that subscribe button. And then anyway, it was a pretty awesome weekend. And then after that, I came home and like my wife had like all kinds of good food made for me, and her mom and her like my mother and father-in-law came over, and they brought a bunch of good Vietnamese food, and so I got home and I was able to eat, and then I've been off my diet for the past week, so it's been a good week. I'm back on the diet now, but it's been a good week of just eating whatever I want. Cool. Other than that, that's pretty much my fishing experience. Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. Let's see. So oops. Hang on a second. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, so we have. Yeah, so I wanted to take a special time aside and just reach out and say thank you to Edward Chris Fernandez for becoming a Patreon supporter. He became a Patreon supporter a while back, and he recently became a Patreon supporter about 11 days ago. So Edward, if you're watching, thank you so much for supporting me on that level. And then also Roy recently became a Patreon supporter. So thanks, Roy. That's an awesome birthday gift. Awesome. I really appreciate it. So Roy's on board on Patreon. And then also big shout out to Michael Muto for also jumping on Patreon and helping me make this stuff possible, helping me build this community so that you guys enjoy. So big shout out, big thank you to you guys for stepping up and helping me do this kind of stuff. So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. If you guys are interested in calling in, I'm gonna just keep talking, guys. If you guys are interested in calling in to do a fishing report, feel free to call in. I'm gonna put the phone number up here for you. I'm gonna make sure my phone's actually connected. Oh, let me connect my phone to my thing. I would have missed your call. Okay, I'm ready to accept calls. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Always something. I'm getting a caller, but you have to hold on, guys. My stupid thing is not responding correctly. Give me a sec. Guys. Give me a sec. Let's go here. Sorry, I can't pick up the call right now because it's acting up. I wonder why it's acting up like that. Interesting. Yeah, always something. Always something. Okay. It's trying to connect. Give me a second. Now I'll put the phone number back up when this is back and connected. There we go. See if it syncs up now. Okay, it's synced up. Okay. If you just called, I missed your call right back. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties, but we'll work through them. Hashtag not sponsored. All right, here it is. Call coming in. Accept. And put you on the board. Hey, welcome. Thanks for calling Fishy Hour. How's it going?
Hey, what's happening? Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. Who's this?
It's Doug, El Sueño.
Hey, Doug. Welcome. I'm glad you called in. How you doing?
Good. Happy birthday. How old are you?
40.
40?
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. For your birthday present, I'm going to take you fishing and diving. Maybe get you on some tuna, yellowtail.
Awesome.
Let me know when you want to go.
Okay, that's awesome. Shoot, I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put the boat in the water. Go fishing tomorrow. Go make some mackerel at the bait receiver, and then I'm gonna go offshore on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Wow, that's a lot of fishing. That's good.
Yeah. Hey, it's fishy hour. I'm gonna go fishing. Man.
Exactly right. The fishing's getting good.
But yeah, let me know if you want to go.
Okay.
What's your schedule?
Pretty much I work Monday through Friday. But
bummer.
Yeah, I know.
I fish Monday through Friday.
I know.
I work on the weekend.
That's awesome. That's so good. That's so good.
Yeah.
But let me see what I can do about my time off, and maybe we can take a day or two. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll check.
Yeah, you gotta just tell them you got an eye problem. I can't see going to work.
That's hilarious.
So I don't know if you guys heard, but the fish were biting today because of the windy weather.
Oh yeah.
But I had some good reports from offshore fishing. I don't know if anybody looked at it, but yeah, we got some bluefin.
Go for it. Yeah, if you want to give us a little bit of your report, that'd be great.
I just heard that they were biting today. They were biting out. Party boats got some, so
nice.
It wasn't all bad.
Yeah.
Like this is a full moon right now, and that's why they haven't been biting them in the last few days because of the moon. All the fish are feeding at night. So.
Interesting.
They're on. So I don't know if anybody's been out at night, but oh my God, the moon's so bright and all the fish are eating at night. So
the daytime they're not to come out.
For this time of year, for this time, it's kind of a process. Every year we kind of go through this, with the full moon. Sometimes they bite, but sometimes they don't. So we've had the last 4 or 5 days, and of course we've had the wind like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And of course all this week's going to be pretty windy offshore, so you won't need a helium balloon to fly your kite for sure.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So that's the good news. Yeah, but it was good news. And then also I heard a pretty good report down south. I guess the spotter planes have been seeing a lot of fish, so that's good news. And so I think that there's another big wave of fish coming up, and so I think we're in for a really good couple months here.
Yes,
I think there's going to be a lot from the party out of the. I don't know if anybody listened to the Let's Talk Hookup, but they had spotter plane guy on there, and he says, there's just tons and tons and tons of tuna out there.
Oh.
And they're spread out, and I think we'll be, having tuna for Thanksgiving. So,
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is so good.
I mean, it's just kind of like last year, we were, I think in December we were still catching tuna. So,
yeah.
It's probably, and, we were very fortunate this year to have these big groups acting, and it's like, this is, a time where, Zane Grey was catching these big ones, and, hey, we're catching the big ones too now. It's just kind of unheard of, and 5 years ago we were catching wahoo. So, who knows? Maybe we might catch wahoo this year too, because, there's some warm water coming up. So hopefully that would be nice. That's on my bucket list. My friend got one right off Oceanside, 6 miles right off Oceanside, and that'll teach you to go slow. He likes to go slow on troll, and he caught one 6 miles off Oceanside.
Geez, that's awesome.
Can you believe that?
That's so funny.
Yeah. So, hey, not everybody needs to go fast. And, I was just talking to my buddy, he's a commercial fisherman. And, he goes and, he goes slow and he trolls and he catches a lot of fish, believe me.
That's awesome.
So anyway, I just want to call in and wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
Invite you fishing and dive in. And I'm going to go patty hopping on Wednesday. So let me know if you want to go. I have a spot for you. I'm going to go patty hopping. And, hey, thoughts and prayers go out to the family. I don't know if anybody heard, but we had a little accident.
Yeah.
Spearfishing accident offshore this weekend. So
that's so dangerous.
Just you guys, so just really everybody, I just, and I just want to say, just, if you see a diving flag, especially at the Coronados, there's a lot of divers there. Slow down, guys, because a lot of guys, they don't have flags and they don't have buoys. They have guns and they're wearing camo suits. So if you see a boat, slow down. So
you might see
just be real careful, and because the skipper is responsible. So just I can just not stress that enough.
Yeah,
slow down if you see divers.
Yeah, exactly. And then like having that on your conscience too, it's kind of that sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been spearfishing for a long time. A lot of my buddies, been spearfishing, and I learned from the best. I always wear a flag on my belt. I dived the Coronados over the last 20 years a lot. I have a little flag system. It has a little weight on it.
Yep.
And attaches to my weight belt. And I have like 4 guns. Right? So some guns I have reels on, so I don't have a float system. So, but I always have my flag on my weight belt, and I always have my dive flag on my boat when I'm anchored. And I usually have a Jesus line, which everybody knows what a Jesus line is. But I have like 100-foot rope, and I have a little buoy at the end of the rope with a dive flag on it. And in case the current gets real bad, because sometimes we dive the middle grounds a lot, and the current gets really bad, ripping through there, and I always dive with a buddy. So, just never, stress that enough, is just be safe and dive smart, and always with a buddy, and wear your flag. Number one important, I always tell everybody that dives with me has to have a flag. So, or a buoy or some kind of marking, So it's really important, and my thoughts and prayers are out to the friends and family. My friend Mark at the Dive Shack in OB, he knew the guy. So
yeah, it's
so anyway. But anyway, listen. On a good note, well, listen. Have a happy birthday, and thanks for all you do, Roman. We really appreciate it. Getting this out, listen for, I know it's a lot of work you put into the show and the videos and everything, and I really appreciate it, and I definitely want to help you out with some sponsorship and see you succeed and get like 10,000 followers soon.
Woohoo! Awesome, thank you, Doug. That's fantastic. Thanks for calling in, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Have a good night.
You too. Bye. That was fun. It's cool. I barely get to speak with Doug, so that was a fun call. Okay, guys, I'm reading through your comments, and there's a little bit of confusion. I think was it? Okay, so JB Fishing is asking for Roman start an OnlyFans. JB, I'm not sure what that means. Let me know what that means. OnlyFans, is that like a OnlyFans stream or something? That's interesting. And then I see, let's see who else is in here. Okay, cool. I see that. Okay, I see. Don't fall into the trap. What? All right, you'll get to jump off. Good night. Okay, cool. Okay, all right. See you later, Aiden. Let's see. Oh, Taylor, thanks for the reminder. Hit that like button. Hey, Tyler, if you want to call in with your fishing report, dude, call in. That'd be cool. Let me put the phone number up here for you. No pressure, but it would be cool to see what you guys did this weekend. Anybody else wants to call in with the fishing report? The phone number is up. Captain Scotty will be calling in a little bit later to let us know what he's been doing the past couple of days. Let's see. I saw a question about donating, and I put. Where was that? Okay, so the reason you guys aren't seeing the donation button here anymore, the super chat button, is because Fishy Hour with Roman is a brand new channel, and the only way we can do super chats on here is after we hit 1,000 subscribers. And so we basically need to get this channel up to 1,000 subscribers. So once we do that, then I'll be able to accept super chats via this channel. But for now, no super chats. So what we're doing instead is you can help out by going to romancastro.com/bit, and that's the Patreon campaign. But I know I heard from some of you guys that you have you don't want to do it through Patreon, and that's fine. If you want to do like just a donation to me for putting this stuff up, I do have a PayPal link. I'll put that in the chat right now. That's called paypal.me/Roman Castro. That'll take you to my PayPal profile, and you could donate stuff that way directly. And that money goes straight to me. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about Patreon or any of that stuff. So that's just basically a one-time thing if you feel like you want to donate like you were able to do before, but you can't because the feature's not enabled here anymore. Okay. Well, eventually we'll get up to 1,000 subscribers, and that feature will get re-enabled, and we'll be good to go back to how we used to do it. But for now, that's one of the ways you can do it. Also, another way would be my preferred way would be to go to the Patreon. That way, it's a little bit from a lot of people as opposed to a lot from one person. I want you to take the brunt of the whole, the weight of the whole sponsorship. Basically, if we can spread it out a little bit from a lot of people, it would be better for everybody. Okay, and that way it also it makes it easier for me to reject sponsorship offers that are not like ideal or perfect, right? I want to maintain the focus on this channel on you guys and not on a sponsor, right? Okay, moving on. If you have a fishing report you want to call in. The phone number is up on the screen, and then if not, I'm gonna read through the chats and see what you guys have been talking about. Let's see. So Tony, good. Okay, JB. Yeah, Doug was asking how you done it. That's right. Did you want to call in or get on Discord? Wharf TV. Oh, you call in, Coach. Let's see, hit that like button. Yeah, Taylor. Hey, Taylor, thanks for the reminder to hit that like button. Good stuff, guys. Roy's got a question. So Mission Bay today for a handful of spotties. Put a pic on Discord to add to Brian's study. Good. What do you, don't do a lot of swim baits, so don't have a baseline. Normally fish Ned rigs and our axe blades. Oh, cool. That's cool. Cool. All right. Another thing you guys can call in. That's if you guys have status reports on the science project for Brian. You can call those in too, or you can put them in the chat. Actually, Brian, if you're on, would you rather we take care of those on Wednesday? That way we don't get double counts. Let me know, Brian, because it seems like that might open it up for having a double count. Cool. Keep it going. Yeah, call in on Wednesday for science. Yeah, it makes sense. It's probably that way we don't accidentally double count something. I like it. Okay, let's see where we at. Any more fishing reports? Just pop them in the chat or call them in and leave the phone number up while I ramble on about something else. Okay, let's see. What did I miss over here? Okay, cool. All right. Let's see what else I have for you guys. Got that. Check that. Okay, cool. So I'm doing this thing that's like not necessarily fishing related. It is eventually gonna be it's spearfishing related. I know some of you guys have shown interest in maybe dabbling or learning about spearfishing. And spearfishing is a dangerous sport. And the best way to mitigate some of that danger is to dive with somebody who's a safe diver. Okay, a safe diver that's willing to dive with you in a certain protocol. Let me pick up this call real quick. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. Who's this?
Hey, this is John.
Hey, John.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey, I just wanted to shout out to the Salty Dangler. He and I fished we fished Mission Bay on Saturday.
Awesome.
And it was really fun. But the thing was is that we were fishing the outgoing tide the incoming tide. It had just gone slack and then it was coming in. And I wasn't catching any fish at all. And Dan was catching quite a few. And so it was really funny because he called me over to this what we call the honey hole, and he showed me exactly what technique and what bait to fish.
Nice.
And the two of us probably pulled 20 fish out of that one spot, which was really fun.
That's awesome.
And so I just want to give a shout out to Salty Dangler. He hooked me up with a lot of knowledge, and I'm trying to up my spotty game, and so it was just really fun to really feel like I learned something.
Yeah.
And he was super cool on like sharing the information and stuff like that. So
super applause for Salty Dangler. Salty, thank you for being generous like that, dude. That's awesome. That's like that's the stuff that's like makes this community like sets this community apart from any other fishing community you can find here in San Diego. Just that the willingness to help another guy like not skunk or just get better at this. This is awesome, dude. Thank you, Salty.
Yeah, and then on top of that, I think I tied my personal best for spotties. It was 14 and a quarter inch out of there. And so then I felt like I was crushing it, but it was really salty. So that was fun. So anyway, that was a short report on Mission Bay.
Oh, I love it. That was really perfect. Are you also carrying a scale now?
Carrying a scale?
A scale? Like, are you weighing these now?
Oh, scale. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? We just measured it. I didn't weigh it, but
cool.
I'm gonna get a scale. I have one, but I got to replace the batteries in it. But I don't know. It might have been 1.5 pounds, something like that. But it was pretty sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me. That's awesome. So, thanks again, John. This is an awesome report, and it's like very encouraging and like strangely satisfying to see you guys like just help each other out like that. It's super nice. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It warms my heart.
It's
kidding. Oh, it's kidding.
That's it. Okay, thanks. Okay,
all right, thanks, John. See ya. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm super happy. Like this is like I don't know, it's hard to explain, guys. It's like I see it happening. It's like a beautiful thing. I don't know. I want to get emotional. Okay. I was gonna say, I was thinking about doing something like this. Okay, tell me what you guys think. You know how Brian suggests that we get a scale to kind of weigh our fish, because like having a weight on your fish, you can have like a same length of a fish, but just be a bigger fish because it weighs more, right? Because it could be like a short fat fish, right, or like a long skinny fish, right? But having a weight makes it like easier for you to get more personal bests, right? And we can do something like a 2 pound club or like a 3 pound club, right? And what I was thinking is I could make kind of we could use kind of like the Grumpy Spotty template and have it be some kind of design element either on the fish or around the fish, like this, like where it's hanging off the fish, like this Grumpy Spotty, but make it like a 2 pound club or like a 1 pound. 1 pound club might be a little. Actually, you know what? 1 pound club will be easy. It'll be like the low barrier to entry, right? But yeah, like there you go, Tony. Like a 2 pound badge, right? Or like that might work. Like a badge, and so I'll definitely make those. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. But yeah, to have like either a sticker or even if it's not a sticker, maybe like have the outline of the fish that says like 2 pounds in it, and not that much detail on the fish, but it'd be like a patch that you could put like on a jacket, and then you could just like have so Brian says 2.5 pounds, hard to get. Interesting. So you could do like a 1 pound, 2 pound, 2.5 pound, and then like we'll see from there. And basically you submit your fish on the scale, right? And then that unlocks the ability for you to be able to order that patch. I don't know if we should do patches or stickers. Patches are probably more expensive, but we can start off by doing just stickers, and then that way, like if you have it could be like, oh, you're in a 2 pound club or like the 3 pound club, right? That'd be kind of fun. Brian says 2.5 pounds, hard to get. Dario says those we got on Sunday were heavy. Do you think they were? Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I'm not sure if they're stickers for the kayak. Stickers for the kayak. Like how. Oh, look at this. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. What up, Coach?
What's good, Roman? What's good?
Just hanging out, talking smack.
Well, I had an idea, and maybe the regular contributors can say yay or nay, or I don't even know if anyone would really care. But
all right.
On Discord, I could share my screen, and I could share the screen showing what I look at when I'm trying to make my predictions or trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So, I mean, we'd have to work it out and make sure it worked, but 20 minutes, like it's pretty.
I like it. We can do that. We can do that on Skype like we did before. And then instead of having your face on the screen, you share your screen and it'll show, or share that browser, and you can go to the different tabs on that browser and you can show us, and then I'll put you full screen on my side, and then they'll see full screen. Does that work?
Yeah. Do it just like we did before through, we did it through Discord last time, and it worked out really good. I can share my screen. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. Then we can try it out sometime this week to see how it works. I'll adjust the different OBS stuff for it, and then once that's in place, then we can do it. Yeah, it sounds fun. I like it. Good idea.
But yeah, I've been kind of keeping my eye on the water, and I can easily believe the reports on marlin up around.
That's crazy.
Catalina.
Yeah.
So we have a really big body of warm water that's laying up north of us, up against the southern end of the middle part of the Channel Islands, maybe I should say.
Right.
And you can tell from the SST why San Clemente Island and that area closer in off Desperation and the 81 spot are holding tuna. You can see it real easy on the SST. So I figured I could go through that. But yeah, there's definitely some marlin biting up off Catalina right now. Reports of big bluefin that are biting well up there.
That's awesome.
Our bluefin aren't biting very well down here yet. Probably a combination of full moon problems and microbait that's not being targeted yet by bonitos or Spanish jacks or something else that'll force those BFT to be a little more competitive.
Yeah.
But I heard a lot of exactly what you were saying, dry kelps off North County.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The line between 181 and 182 not really holding anything good.
Yep.
I think though that there's a lot of guys not working the beach. That's why I kind of told Captain Man maybe just head out to 800 or 900 feet of water and then turn south and see if you can find anything, because I don't think anyone's looking
along the. Yeah, that makes sense. So not go so far out. That makes sense. Hey,
a lot of times guys will overshoot. A lot of times guys will overshoot, and there'll be a big line of patties along that current.
Yep.
Where I'll call it the Catalina current, but I don't know which current's dominant right now.
Yep.
Where it plows into shore, it'll kick up. It'll trap patties along that line.
Oh,
so sometimes you can get a whole bunch of patties
in that section. Yeah.
Off the edge of the shelf.
Yeah, we did find some patties closer to shore. Like we could still see the shore from the boat, but like we figured like, there's probably nothing there, so we just kind of drove past them slowly and see if we could see any color. But
usually it's not like the bigger patty fish on those. Usually it's smaller stuff. 5 to 10 pound jacks, 5 to 10 pound yellows, stuff like that. Typically what you find, but on a day when all the offshore patties are dry, it can be an option for getting something done.
Yeah, it makes sense. Interesting. Cool.
But I heard patties south along the beach down by Ensenada were holding Dorado and patty yellowtail with a few yellowfin in the mix.
Nice.
And then it looks to me like, I'm just looking at the SST and the chloro charts.
Yep.
But my guess is that the Coronados are going to be going off here in a few days. If I had to guess, like another 3-4 days.
Yep.
We'll see. Like I say, my crystal ball isn't exactly the clearest thing, but you can kind of get an idea of the offshore and what's going on if you look at SST and chloro charts.
Yep.
So
we'll do that.
Or at least have a good guess.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That makes sense. What's Wednesdays? Wednesdays with Brian. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Maybe we'll do this on. Trying to figure out when we can do this. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll start next week. We'll figure out something.
Maybe next Tuesday or something.
Yeah, because Tuesday I'm live from the water, so it's gonna be like on Monday.
Okay. Well, it would fit in nicely with the fishing report thing.
Yeah, I think Monday would be good. Yep, I like it. Sweet.
Yeah, maybe like the first 15 minutes on Monday or something. We could try.
That's good.
Make it happen.
Awesome. That's cool. That would work.
All right, Roman. Anyway, I just figured I'd chime in as usual.
No worries. I like it. All right. Thanks, Coach.
All right, man. Take it easy.
I'll talk to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Peace.
That's cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Have a little screen time report with the actual chart so you guys can see how Coach does it. That's cool. Graham, good questions. I see you interacting. That's perfect. Good stuff. Let's see. Brian's got a great idea to do like a ray or shark session in south of the Coronado Bridge. I'm down. I'm not gonna target the sharks, but I'm gonna try to catch a halibut maybe. I figure they're in the same zone. But yeah, it'd be fun. Maybe that's what we should do for the next outing, guys. If that sounds good, we can do that on this coming Saturday. I'm not sure. You know what? Let's just do a poll again. Nah, let's just do it. If you guys want to do that this Saturday, put it in the chat. Just go, yeah, let's do it Saturday. So sharks on Saturday or south of Coronado Saturday. The call coming in here, guys. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. This is Roman. Who's this?
Tyler, what up?
What up, Tyler?
Not much. We went to San Clemente on Sunday.
Awesome.
And we were looking for bluefin around the 43 area, and it was so windy and whitecap area we couldn't find anything.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we headed in for the island because one of us was getting seasick.
Yeah.
And we were fishing, wide open bonito and a couple yellows on a slow trail. And then it was a little bit ironic because we were seeing bird schools everywhere next to the island on the east end where we were, like a fish hook where Captain Dan told me the night before. And
yeah.
There was actually yellowfin and bluefin boiling right up against the island, but they were locked in the micro bait and they wouldn't eat.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we went out to fish rockfish to get our fill, and we were getting our limits of reds, and then something was hitting on the way, like while we were reeling half up, and it was like taking drag, and we thought it was a seal, and then finally one of us hooked it right. It turned out to be like a big mako shark.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, and then they're like, let's keep it, and like half of us were like, let's keep it, and the other half were like, nah, and then it finally broke off, and I'm like, I guess that's our decision then.
Yeah, that's crazy. How big was it, you think?
About like 30, 40 pounds.
That's cool. So it's like picking off your rockfish on the way up? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. We couldn't figure it out for a good 20 minutes until one of us hooked it.
Oh, man, that's fun.
But yeah, we got our fill of fish. I mean, it wasn't tuna, but I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And, I'll take a limit of reds.
Then,
shoot.
Yeah, and then we were fishing bonito, and then we're like, okay, we gotta go. The wind's picking up, and then we're like 10 more minutes, and 10 more minutes, and 10 more minutes, and then it became like 4 or 5 o'clock. And we're like, okay, we really gotta go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but that's about it for us this weekend.
That's good. That's awesome. That's a good report, though. Super cool. Are you going out again this weekend, or are you gonna? Do you have a kayak? Do you fish? Have you ever fished?
I have a kayak, but I haven't got a car yet to drive down.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. So, but most of the time you're fishing with your pops.
Yeah, we're usually fishing on a boat, but my buddy and I have a dinghy, so when
nice.
we can go, we take his car.
That's cool. That's cool. Awesome, dude. Well, thanks for calling in. Thanks for giving us that report. And also, I wanted to just say thank you for like being so respectful in the chat and in the community. You're like a great what I'll call like a role model of being a member to this group or whatever you call it, a member or like a community member. So thank you. Thanks for being so.
That's really good to hear.
Awesome, cool. So thanks again. We'll call. Let us know what happens next week if you go out again, and of course
right,
we'll see you on the chats. Thanks, Tyler.
All right, see you around.
Bye. Cool stuff. Awesome. So I like. You guys know me, guys. I enjoy talking to you guys. Like, sometimes when we go fishing and we're on Discord, we're it seems like it's more like chatter, right? It's more like talking about the current bite, the current situation, the current baits. It is a little bit difficult to go into like deeper conversations with you guys individually, because it's more like a party chat, right? Like a party line. Like nobody wants to hear. Anyway, so like I enjoy talking to you guys on the phone call. So when you guys call in, it's awesome. So I appreciate it. Keep calling in if you want. It makes me think we should be doing more call-ins like on other days of the week too, because I really enjoy this stuff. Let's see, what time on Saturday? I'm down for Saturday in the Back Bay. Cool. Launch from Chula Vista side or Coronado. I've never launched from the Chula Vista side, Cal. I would like to try though. Where would it be? Let's talk about it, and then I'll put up the map and the specifications with the time for Zach and everybody else. Yeah, that's I've never launched from Chula Vista side, but I'm down to try it because it's a trek if you launch from the Coronado side, right? Anyway, I don't know of a good launch site for South Shores, so I'm down. J Street is an easy launch. Cool. Okay, so let's figure out let's do J Street, and then let's shoot for what's a good time. Like I think 7 a.m. is like way already bright and sunny. It makes for a shorter fishing day, but you can sleep in a little bit. So I know fishermen are supposed to get up early and fish early with like a first light and stuff. And I can do that too, but I kind of want to avoid it. But if that's what you guys want to do, let's just do that. On average, do you guys prefer fishing early before the sun comes out? Do you want to be on the water like at gray light? Or do you prefer like taking your time in the morning and just fishing? Let me know. No call coming in. Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. Who's this?
Salty Dangler.
What up? How you doing, Salty?
What up?
Dude, thanks
Pretty
again for helping John, man. Thank you.
Absolutely, yeah. I went out fishing Saturday and Sunday this weekend, so got a pretty good view of what was going on out there.
That's awesome.
I think Doug was trying to be a little respectful, but not give away any secrets. There's nothing secret about it. Swim baits. My typical go-to, the Kitech 3.8 inch.
Nice.
For Brian, I was trying that sunfish color.
Oh.
So kind of that brownish top but real yellow belly, which I haven't used before. So it actually worked out pretty good. Typical Texas rig that I always use, 2/0 hook. Nothing too crazy, just got on them, had them come over and fish me. Seen them on some fish there. And then obviously Sunday I went out with you guys.
Yeah.
Did pretty well. A lot of dinks. A lot of small fish for me that day. Tried deeper water, 40, 50, 60 feet out in the channels, and all I could find were little guys,
but getting them. What's
getting them.
in 40 feet, what weight were you fishing?
The current wasn't that strong when we were out there, so I was getting down to the bottom with about 3/4 of an ounce.
Nice.
I was dropping a Gary Yamamoto curly tail, bright orange, little grub, probably about a 2-inch grub. because I kept getting short struck, so I wanted to downsize. I kept downsizing because I kept feeling the bites, but nothing committing. So
Yeah. That's good. That's
I kept downsizing the bait until I started landing them.
Perfect. That's good. That's a good strategy too. Awesome. Have you cracked open that book yet?
I have not. No, yesterday I got home, and after 2 days on the kayak, I was really tired, so I pretty much passed out on myself. So
nice.
But just wanted to call in, give a little info, backstory to the Saturday, and say happy birthday to you again.
Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. Yay. I'm so excited. I'm happy today. I'm like extra happy today. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Yep.
All right. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.
Super cool. Yay. It's like my birthday after my birthday. Captain Dan, Roman wants to fish bankers hours. No, I know. Okay. All right. We're doing a gray light, guys. I think gray light is like I don't know, 6 a.m. Let me check when the sun comes out. So sunrise is, oh gosh, let's see. Details. Okay, so sunrise looks like it's about, sunrise. Okay, so sunrise is at 6:09 a.m. So we're gonna meet at 5:45 on Saturday. But it makes sense though. You can get in there, you can fish right when the sunlight's coming out, get the early morning bite, and then have fish up until noon, and you have a lot of time on the water. That makes sense. I understand. So let's do that. 6:45. I'm thinking J Street right now, but I have to look at it because Roy said that's a good that's a good launch site. I'll put all the details on the Mad Max Facebook group. And let's see. Cool. Question, Roman. How was the fish still frozen? Yes. Was the fish still frozen yesterday? Yes, it was. I actually have it on. When I got home, it was still frozen. But I have it now in the fridge on the napkins thing, where like you put it in the fridge, wrap it in napkins so it sucks up all the moisture, and then I'm switching it out until there's no more moisture left on those napkins, and then I'll actually cook it. So I'll probably have that for dinner tomorrow night. So thank you for bringing some of that Alaskan salmon. Awesome. Cool. All right. So Brian and Roy, and when you guys figure out what's the best launch site on that side, let me know, and I'll put that in the event in the Facebook group. Okay. Cool. Let's see, guys. There's 30 of us in the chat still. Can you guys do me a favor? Hit that like button. It's down to 17, and I'd like to see that bump up a little bit. Okay. Let's do this live promotion of what is it called? Let's see. Okay. All right. So the whole point of one of the major points of setting up this where'd it go? Here it is. One of the major points of setting up the Fishy Hour Instagram account is that it makes it easier for you guys to share that with your friends if they're interested in listening to the show or they heard about it and they're not sure what the show's about. That'd be a cool way for you guys to share that with anybody who's interested in watching the show. High tide is at 8:30, so a little deeper for okay.
Fresh one.
Thank you for calling Fishy Hour. What up, Scotty?
Hey, Roman. Sorry, I called a little bit later than I expected.
It's all good.
Talked with,
Go ahead.
Very good.
Yeah,
I was just talking with tomorrow's group.
Oh, nice. Did you go?
We still got time for a little report?
Yeah, dude. Totally.
Right on. So, as I'm sure everybody knows, offshore fishing has been tough.
Yeah.
It's been very tough. But thankfully, we've seen some signs of life coming back to our local zone. The hot news is that the mass of tuna is off the west end of Catalina, way too far from my boat. I'm not going out that far. But any guys that have their boats on trailers, or any guys that have friends from up north, it's at the Osborne Bank. It's west of Catalina. There's good bluefin fishing out there right now. Boats that are on 1.5 days, 2-day trips, leaving from San Diego to go fish that zone. I've been getting limit style bluefin fishing, and some of the bluefin have been big too. The reports are saying that the bluefin are up to 75 pounds. So it's good, guys. Now for local scene, anybody who's wanting to go out and not being afraid of the skunk, because then some boats are getting a couple of hits here and there. Really tough for the private guys, because we don't have the electronic suite to roll around like the big boats do. But like the small guys, the skiff guys, we're relying on the fish to come up to the surface. So we're relying on the fish to push bait up on the surface and start feeding, and then we pull up on either puddlers, bird schools, or foamers. So where I've been fishing has been anywhere between like the North 9 and the Ridge. So like the 181, 182. And then some of the sport boats have been going farther north as well. So Friday we had 5 yellowtail, and then we had seen bluefin on the east side of San Clemente Island around the 289. And then Saturday I was inshore. And then yesterday we ran out across the 9 out to the Ridge, and then turned around and came back in. And then upon coming back in is when we got our yellowfin, because we spent the first half of the trip looking offshore.
Yep.
And then it was going to be their last trip of the year, so they wanted a freezer filler, so they wanted to fill up with good rockfish. We ended up getting that one yellowfin on the way in off of a foamer, which was nice. And
so good.
And then we came in inshore and fished rockfish, and we found one rock that just had massive reds on it. We've literally fished one rock for all the rockfish that you guys see in the photo that I posted to my story. And then after we were filled up with rockfish, because there were just 2 passengers, after we got there 20 rockfish, we went to go set up halibut drift to fillet fish. And as we just set out the baits, we cut up all the rockfish, then went to cut the tuna, and then once we're all done cutting, we're like, all right, lines up, go to pick up the rod. And it was on. I guess it was just on and just following the boat with the drift, I guess. And I do a double dropper loop setup now. So my business partner Dylan, so he's normally not around, but he's in San Diego right now. So he was helping me out with the trip. He only helps me out on weekends when he's not working. But I didn't look at it, but he was on the rod when he was bringing it up. And he says that we had a double dropper loop. He says that there were 2 keeper halibut on each of the baits.
What?
And when it came up to the surface, one of the halibut, did a head shake and shook the hook.
Yeah.
And then the other one, we were able to get it on the gaff.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
And so it was good. So we didn't get an official weight on the yellowfin. So how we got it was casting a sardine into the foamer. We also casted jigs into the foamer the jigs were not picked up. And then we tape measured. It was 40 inches length, 30 inches girth. So calculation, approximately 45 pounds. And then the halibut was 36 inches.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then one of my other buddies that also runs 4-pack charters around here, his name is Captain Mark with Boundless Boat Charters. He also got a 38-inch halibut in the same zones among Mission Beach and La Jolla. So there's a good amount of halibut out there. So tomorrow I was scheduled for an offshore trip, but I believe after talking with the group and letting them know what the scene is, they are opting to do a shortened day and fish inshore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I get to sleep in tomorrow. They want to do the afternoon thing.
Nice. That's funny. So what is it? What is an inshore trip? What is it?
That's the report.
I'm sorry. What does an inshore trip mean?
Oh, so inshore, generally we're just fishing along the coast.
Okay, got it.
Inshore,
Got it.
more or less. I tell people that we're like anywhere between, just like
You're within
right
sight.
up against the
You're within
coastline
sight
to,
of the
like,
coastline,
spot.
basically. You're not gonna go where you don't see the coastline anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like even though like so for example the 9 Mile bank
Mm-hmm.
is about 15 miles off the coastline, you can still see land. But that consider an offshore trip. So I will not go to the 9 Mile on an inshore trip.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because then also like for our coastline, it drops off. So like, whereas you just go like 3 or 4 miles off of our coastline here off San Diego, and it drops off to deep water. So we will not. Well, you could fish, 400, 500, 600 feet of water if you really want to, but not me. I'm not reeling up a fish from that deep. But also off of California, you're not allowed to fish anything deeper than 450 feet.
That's right.
Whereas in Mexico, you can fish, I think, any depth. I have to double check that, but I think any depth.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the report. Any questions coming in about the report?
Let's see. Let me check real quick. Let me put this back onto the main screen.
Yeah, I've got my headphones on, so I can talk as long as you guys.
Boom. All right, guys.
Want to talk?
You guys have any questions for Captain Scotty? Any follow-ups from his last interview? Any questions about the latest report you just gave us? Let me know. Coach Worf says any depth in Mexico is good. I got followed by Roman.
Go.
What? I made a separate account for Fishy Hour on Instagram, and I'm basically following anybody that follows me right now on Instagram. Fishy Hour.
Woo!
So I had that on the screen while you were talking. It's pretty funny. Since somebody's like, "Oh, you followed me." On the bone.
Your Fishy Hour is getting popular. My customers today had known about Fishy Hour.
Oh, sweet.
I was like, yeah. Sign in and listen to the report tonight of your trip.
Perfect. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I know there's people talking like that because I hear like the third hand. I'm just interesting to say like what they say like what, because what they would tell me would be different than what they tell you, right? As like a third party, like any feedback anything I should be working on, any kind of critiques that you think I should work on. Let me know.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know if I hear of anything.
Right, cool.
From today's group. They didn't say too much about it. They just said, "Oh, we've seen your like the YouTube videos that you did with us."
That's awesome.
and that they saw that you do Fishy Hour.
Perfect.
And that was pretty much about it.
I need to make a as seen on Roman Castro rock stickers. Okay, so John's got a question for you. He says, "Do you bounce ball for halibut?"
Do I bounce ball? Unfortunately, I do not bounce ball because.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said, do you bounce? Do you bounce? Yeah, yeah. That was a question. Do you bounce ball for halibut? Yep.
I don't bounce ball because I don't have a kicker motor. I don't have a small enough motor to move the boat slowly enough. Because then all I have is the 300 horsepower, and then even in idle, the boat moves too quickly.
Too much power.
So I do not bounce ball, unfortunately.
Interesting.
If you have
what's a good speed to bounce ball?
Boat with 1 mile per hour.
Ooh.
That's really, honestly, like as slow as possible.
That sounds like a good kayaking technique.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you got the energy to keep. Well, I mean, you troll Kyoto, so you could have the same amount of energy to do it.
It's like trolling an A-rig.
Yeah, very good.
Sweet.
Yeah. So other key halibut that we got, honestly, because we were filleting fish, it was just a long drift. You just set up in the zone, sandy bottom, and we just long drifted it out, and we just set the rods in the rod holder and literally forgot about it. And there happened to be a fish on there. It showed us no signal at all. The fish didn't fight on the way up. It just cruised right up next to the boat, and it only freaked out when I put it on the deck.
Wow, that's crazy.
So that That was for us. It was just long soaking through the sand area, right off Mission Beach.
There you go. That's good. Okay, let me see if anybody else has any other questions real quick. Oops. Let's see here.
Oh, the other thing too, the yellowfin tuna that we got yesterday, the foamer, we carry a lot of bait with us. They did not react to my chum bait at all. I chummed sardine over the side to try and get them to stick to the boat, whereas the previous weekend, the schools of yellowfin and bluefin were sticking to the chum lines. I could not get that one to stick to the chum. They were on their own bait, and they didn't care. And then same thing with today. So today, actually, I didn't say what we did today. Today we got maybe one, like 18 or maybe 20. I'm gonna say 18. I'm always bad with overestimating weight. Yellowtail off the patty, and we found tuna in the same zone that I mentioned earlier, in between like the North Nine and the Ridge.
Yep.
And they're on their own bait, and they did not care about what we were chumming. And the winds for today, unfortunately, made it tougher for us to pull up on fish. We had a couple opportunities, but we didn't. We just didn't produce on them. We didn't capitalize from the opportunities. So that's just fishing. And then the winds picked up, and then when the winds pick up, the boat flaps on the water a little more, and It makes it really tough to pull up on finicky fish, because when you're pushing white water, pulling up the fish, you're gonna push down fish. So was the case today, but that's all right. It's fishing. One is better than none.
Exactly.
One is more than none.
Yeah, one is better than exactly. One is better. One is greater than zero.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I forget, and I'm gonna write this down, John. Thanks for the reminder. Buddy boating with Captain Scotty.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I'm open to it. Anybody that wants to work with me on the water, please send me a message. Send me a text. Text is honestly better. I don't check social media as often as I do, as you guys can tell.
No, I'll set it up. We just have to make sure that you're okay with it, and if you are okay with it, then we'll set it up, and maybe we'll.
Oh yeah, what?
Like I'll charter you with some other people that are like, we'll split the charter with you, and then we'll have other boats following us, basically.
Yeah, so my whole deal is I don't mind sharing information with people, because honestly there's so much fish out there and that stuff moves around so often. Yeah. My whole deal is having etiquette. As long as people and boats have etiquette on the water, I'm a happy camper. Cool. And then
No, it makes sense. And we'll wait for when the bait is scarce, so that we can. So having multiple boats chumming is actually beneficial, not just like splitting up the limited resources.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's like
kind of like the way you explained it last time.
Maybe also it depends, like when the fish are in a certain mood too. If they're super aggressive and really hungry. So, for example, today where we saw tuna. Oh, another thing for the report. It was an afternoon thing today.
Oh, so, nice.
Today in the zone, we cruised through in the morning, nothing, dead basically. And we went farther out west. We went again to the 289 today, looking for some foamer bluefin. We didn't find it. Turned around and came back to the ridge in the afternoon. We had already passed through that zone, and sure enough, life was there. So for today, it was an afternoon thing, and then also even yesterday. So we passed through the zone in the morning. No go, turned around to come back to rockfish, and we ended up finding them at about 12:30, or I think from the video, I think we hooked up at like 12:50, something like that. So over the last 2 days, it's been an afternoon thing. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes it's a morning thing, sometimes it's an afternoon thing. And just you choose a day that works out for your schedule. You hope that the weather is good, and you try and find fish on the day that you're out there.
Exactly. That makes sense. Shoot. Well, perfect. Well, that was an awesome report, and we'll. Oh, you're racing stuff again?
Oh, sorry.
That's so funny. I love it.
I'm trying to get home, Roman. I'm trying to get home.
All right, cool. Thanks, Scotty. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for listening in to my rambling.
I'll call you. We'll figure out this buddy boat thing. I think we should wait for when it's like more active. But
Yeah,
that way we'll
definitely.
take up one of your days. Cool, dude.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm all about it. Sounds good to me.
All right, cool. Thanks, Scotty.
Thanks, Roman. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too. Bye. That was super fun. All right, so let's see. Some of you get. I think Mr. 05 STI is having some issues getting onto the Discord server. I'm gonna show you real quick what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's the article that I just posted in the link in the chat. It's gonna take you to this guy right here. Okay, so this is what you want to look at. It's gonna give you the instructions for how to get to a Discord server. Does this one still work? Let's see if it still works. Yeah, it still works. See, you accept the invite, and it's gonna tell you to download the app, and then it's gonna do all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so once you download the app and create a user account, you might have to go back to the link and refresh this, and then you hit accept invite, and then you'll already be logged in, and it'll let you into the actual group. Okay. Let me show you what it's gonna look like. Actually, no. Once you're in there, you'll be able to jump in there, and you'll see most of us chatting in the general chat after the show. Let me get back to this here. Okay, cool. All right. We're getting ready to wrap up the show, but before we do, thank you for hitting that like button, guys. I really appreciate it. If you are, let me make sure I followed back whoever's followed me here. If you guys are following me on Fishy Hour, I'm going to follow you back. Okay, cool. And then this is where I'll be posting the episodes coming up and announcing it. I might reshare it on my personal Instagram profile under like the stories. And then if you're curious about supporting me in making all this content, oh cool. Mr. 05 STI figured it out. Good, that's awesome. Check out this what is it? Our Patreon profile. Let's see, where is it? So these are the options to support me monthly on Patreon. Have a look at it. I'll send you to I'll put the link in the chat. Maybe Tony can put it in there. I forget. Where is it? There it is. Oops. If you thought to yourself, what can I get Roman for his birthday? Hook it up with support on Patreon. That'd be awesome. It'll help me keep the show rolling and cover some of the expenses of the editing software I use, the music libraries I use, the hosting fees, keeping all these URLs registered. Anyway, it all helps. It all helps towards keeping this thing going, and all the money that I'm making from this, pretty much reinvesting it into the show by like getting like other software to make the show better, or paying for services that provide all the stuff to you guys, right? So it's basically, I want to make this content kind of like self sustaining, and then eventually once it's self-sustaining and it grows big enough, hopefully I can draw a salary from that eventually. Okay, I'm not gonna go over the 100 sub. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go over the 1,000 true fans model now, but maybe we'll do that on a different day. Anyway, that's what's up. Yeah. Oh, and the last announcement for today is let's see. Okay, so on Twitch, I'm on there. Let's see, sharing like fishing sessions, and I'm also doing my edits on Twitch now. So when I'm kind of like, if you're interested in making YouTube videos, I guess, and you want to see how I edit my videos, how I go through the process, like was it on the 7th, I went through and I edited part of the next video that I'll be putting out. So I'll be doing that on Twitch, as well as fishing live on Saturdays and on Tuesdays. But I'm also going to be doing like video edits, and I'm also going to be doing the art that I'm doing for like these stickers and stuff. If you guys still remember the sheep head that we haven't finished yet, that's going to be done live on Twitch. The digitization of it. So I'm gonna scan that picture that we drew a long time ago, put it into the computer, and then I'll be able to trace it out and do like the line art for it. So I'll be doing that in Twitch. Whenever I decide to work on that, I'll be doing it on Twitch. So it's kind of like, it's up in the air. It's kind of like random. But if you're interested in that kind of content, go check it out. Here is the link for it. www.twitch.tv/San Diego Fishing. I'm going to eventually change the name on that, but for now, that's what it is. Just go to that. And yeah, Twitch has been going pretty well. We grew to the point where we needed to grow to enable all these other features within the system. Part of the stuff that I'm going to do on this Twitch platform is I need to design they call it custom emotes. So like emojis that you get as being part of a subscriber for my channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this design. I'll probably have like the head of it like this, like how you guys have seen in the past. There's a guy who has one that has like a mouth open, but I'm going to do the Mad Mac one. So it'll be like a little head, a little Mad Mac head, and just other designs that'll be available for you guys that are subbed. Okay. Anyway, that's kind of a quick update on where everything is at. And let's see. Any questions? Let me know. Other than that, we're gonna start to wrap up the show. So I know we kind of went over today, but it's okay. I needed to get all this stuff out, and we had a lot of great calls today, so I'm really happy with that. Here we go. All right, guys. Thanks for participating in Fishy Hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. Sorry it was a little bit of a slow start, and I'll be more prepared next time. A lot of the stuff that I have set up, I have to set it up again most of the time, like every single night. So some of the times it works, and then sometimes everything breaks. So I have to fix it real quick and then get it back to working. So it should be good now. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7. Tomorrow's going to be fishing from the water. So here we go. It's going to be fishing from the water. So if you want to catch that stream, you have to watch it on Twitch. Okay, twitch.tv/San Diego Fishing. That's going to take you to the actual stream. Here's if you're ever confused as to where we are streaming, you can always go to fishyhour.com, the actual website, and scroll down a little bit. And it's going to tell you what it is. Mondays, fishing reports on the YouTube channel, right? Tuesdays, kayak fishing live on Twitch. So all you got to do is click this button. It'll take you to the right place. Watch, check this out. It's like magic. Boom, there it is. And then I'll be there fishing. On Wednesdays, we're back here for Bay Bass Fishing with Roman and Brian. Bay Bass Fishing with Brian and Roman, whichever way you want to say it. We'll be doing the updates to the science report on which swim bait color is most effective. We're trying to just kind of figure it out if there's even a difference, if it makes a difference. And then I think this week we're going to basically just be answering your questions, Q&A on Bay Bass Fishing. No specific topic, but we are going to get the science project updates and answer any fishing questions. Plus, we'll be kind of talking back and forth about different things that I have kind of set up in case you guys don't have that many questions. Okay, but hopefully it'll be a good conversation. It'll stimulate you guys asking questions, and then we'll just take it from there. Okay. Let's see. Thursdays, as you guys know, it's interviews. I don't have an interview set up for Thursday yet, but I will get that done. And then again, Friday is trivia nights for stuff, for free stuff, for prizes. Woo. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Twitch from the water. Whoa. Let's go back to here. There we go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow live Twitch from the water. Good night.